Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, we're talking about Captain Marvel today, and we're doing Captain Marvel number 20. So, I guess this is the first full appearance of the Carol Corps, or Captain Marvel Corps, whatever we're going to call them. Green is my favorite color, and I love this cover. I love the outfits here. This has been my favorite storyline of the current Captain Marvel series. And I liked this issue, but actually, right after reading it, I thought of something that kind of brought it down a little bit, which I'll explain. Spoilers are in effect for this book. Okay, so Captain Marvel has become the Accuser. She's got the Hammer of Justice. She was sent to this. There's this peaceful city where they wanted to. People wanted to have the Kree and the Skrull live happily and whatever. It was destroyed. They're not sure who destroyed it. They sent Carol down to investigate, to accuse someone and bring justice. Turns out the only survivor was L'Oreal, which is Carol's half sister. The Hammer showed her this. Carol is not unsure about the Hammer, and she finds it to be shady, as she calls it. She takes it to Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange splits it into 4 pieces. She divides it with Hazmat, War Machine, Spider-Woman, who she trusts, and she keeps part of it as well. In the meantime, L'Oreal, who's a character I'm really loving, she's great. I really like her. A lot of funny stuff with her. A lot of fish out of water, Crocodile Dundee style humor, and just like her character is cool. She's like this really big, huge, like She-Hulk blue woman. It's like a blue She-Hulk, and so she's saying she's innocent. They're trying to prove her innocence. So Carol divides up the Hammer and forms the Carol Corps. Let's see if there's a good picture of them together that I can show you. I guess this is kind of the main panel right there. Okay, so Carol suspects that it's Wastrel. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Wastrel. If you know how to pronounce it, tell me, so I don't look like a goof when I talk to other people about it. But in any case, she goes back to the planet to investigate. And there isn't really much of an investigation. And this is where, like, when I was reading this, I was like, oh, this is really cool. She goes there. Of course, it is Wastrel. He has these giant robots. They fight the robots, so we have a lot of good action. Great action sequences here with the art. Nice art, good colors. I'm liking, stuff like that. That's really pretty, really nice. Good action. Big, huge, crazy robots with, like, tentacles and stuff like that. Always cool. Explosions, the whole thing, and they get to see what happened. So the Hammer does reveal what happened, which is it is Wastrel, so no doubt. And that's it. Now it ends with a little bit of a cliffhanger, which I'll show you. I mean, whatever, it's not anything big. One of Carol's friends shows up to the apartment. She needs Carol's help, but only L'Oreal is there. So apparently these Kotati or whatever they're called are attacking, and they're gonna need help. So L'Oreal calls Captain Marvel, and that's kind of where this ends. So, okay. I like the storyline a lot. It's still probably my favorite storyline, and I do like how this all went down. But after reading this, while reading this, I thought this was really, really cool. After I read it, I thought about it for a little bit in preparation to make this video, and I started to think, I'm like, wait, why did she form the Carol Corps? It kind of amounted to no reason, because like she formed the 4 of them and they went back to the planet, and then they're like, oh, there's Wastrel, they attack him, and then yeah, it's him, and that's it. So I don't know what a good analogy is. It would be like Sherlock Holmes gathering together. I know this doesn't logically make sense, but let's say Sherlock Holmes is like, this case is too big for me, I need to get Poirot and like Perry Mason or something, and like Jessica Fletcher, and so you get you get these detectives all together, and they're like, all right, let's go solve the case, and it's like, who is the villain? It's Moriarty. It's like, oh, well, okay, well, yeah, we figured it was probably going to be him. So it's like Sherlock Holmes's brother Mycroft gets accused of a crime. We know it's not him, right? Because otherwise, what's the point? And then Sherlock gathers together Poirot and Ms. Marple or whatever, like all these great detectives, gets them all together as this big team, and then finds out that it's Moriarty, and then just stops him. And you're kind of like, oh, what was the point of even doing that? Like, I don't mind that it was Carol fighting Wastrel and then that's it, but what was the point of gathering together the core? Like, I don't see how the hammer being split helped here. Like, War Machine could have kicked the shit out of those robots. And I know the hammer helped them fight against the robots, so it gave them extra power. But I mean, really, you can write that out. You can just have it be that he makes these robots and War Machine takes them out because he's War Machine and he can destroy shit. So I don't know. That was a little weak, in my opinion. Let me know what you thought, if that was just kind of a little bit of a, like, it was a very big, huge build-up. You got these big guys, and then they fought some robots, and you're like, well, okay, that seems pretty generic. It's not bad, and I'm not, like, disappointed, even though I sound disappointed. It was still really cool, and I liked it, and I liked the look of everything, but, well, yeah, I am disappointed a little bit. I mean, you know, a little bit, because it was a pretty good build-up. I don't know what would have not disappointed me. This is one of these occasions where I don't really have an answer, but maybe they thought it was him and then it wasn't him or something, and there's like some other thing, or maybe it was the sister. I don't, you know, that something, I don't know. Maybe that will change. I don't know if this was the final part of the accused storyline. I don't know. Does it say that on the front? Once you get these in here, it's hard to take them out. It just says part 3. It doesn't say the final part. So I don't know. Maybe there's more to this. So I'm going to reserve judgment on the storyline until I know for sure that it's done. I don't know if the accused, if the next one is part 4 or not. So we'll see how it pans out when it's all said and done. But yeah, otherwise, I really liked it. Like the look of the core. I don't know if they're going to keep them as something, or if they're just going to, like, if the next issue is that they just merge the hammer back and then those guys go back to being normal and Carol's just the accuser for the next little bit. I mean, that I would feel that was a heavy duty wasted opportunity, because you got these guys together in this really cool, you know, thing, and then it just didn't go anywhere. So hopefully they do more with that going forward. But all right, that's my thoughts so far on the accused storyline. Let me know what you guys think. That's it. All right, until next time.